Now that we've wrapped up the home games this season for the 2025 season, how do you feel overall? Just about?
Not great. I think we got to start playing better baseball real soon. Our season's gonna be over next week. So it's always nice to play here. I love playing at home. It's obviously a beautiful place, and we try to take advantage of it. But we haven't really been good at home. We haven't been good on the road. We haven't been great on neutral site. So we got 4 more games to get this squared away, or it's going to be an early summer.
16 pop-ups / fly ball outs.
It's just not. That's not who we are. I mean, it is who we are, but it's not what we can do if we want to be successful. Like we got to hit the top half of the baseball. We got to put the ball on the ground. Especially playing at a park like this, where it's a big park. The wind typically blows left to right in. We're not going to hit a million home runs. Lazy pop-ups aren't going to do it for us. And that was definitely the story today offensively. And I thought we took a lot of really uncompetitive swings. Just kind of, we were in swing mode, with no strikes, just up there saying 100% I'm going to swing no matter where this pitch is. Swinging at some really uncompetitive off-speed stuff, and just putting ourselves behind the 8 ball.
All right, to quote you, you said we're not good at home, we're not good on the road, we're not good at neutral sites. Why not? Why?
Because I think good baseball plays wherever you are. It doesn't matter for home, away, or on the road, or neutral. I just think we're not playing good baseball. We don't, offensively, 6 hits, and like you said, a million lazy pop-ups from a pitching side of it. Like, you look at the runs they scored today. It was off 3 base runners, right? I mean, the first inning, BH walks a guy after a single. They run a first and third play. They get a run. Leigh Francois comes in. He walks the leadoff guy. They get a couple hits, and they end up getting a 2 RBI single. But you walk the leadoff guy in the inning. That just sets up the whole inning. And then Better, obviously.
Yeah.
Walks the bases loaded. To his credit, he gets a double play ball. He minimizes, but
We walked 5 in the inning.
I know.
5, yeah.
So it's one of those things where so it doesn't matter if you're on the road, you're at home. You do those things, it's going to be really hard to be successful.
Is it fundamentals? I mean, I was watching someone play Boston College, and when balls hit to the outfield, getting cut off quickly, getting back into the infield quickly. And I began watching today thinking, where are our fundamentals as a team?
It's fundamentals. It certainly falls on the coaching. Like we have to do a better job collectively of. I mean, you see it. The communication from BC, how they play the game, is just so much different. It's so much different than how we play it. And we try, we talk about it. Obviously, we got to do a better job and just be more consistent with the messaging. I think for us, it's we got to do more to help our guys with the game and the baseball IQ side of it.
I saw a couple of positives I want to ask about. First, I thought Nolan Geisler was terrific.
He was great.
He got out of a couple of jams, left runners, I think, 2 occasions, had a runner on third with less than 2 outs, and got out of the inning with that man still at third base. What was working for him today? Why was he so good today?
When he has his 2-seam working, he's really hard on right-handed hitters, because especially you get a guy on third with less than 2 outs. If you can throw that 2-seam in on his hands and really prevent him from getting extended, you make it uncomfortable for the hitter, so they can't do a ton of damage. And then he was throwing his changeup arm side really well too. So, once in a while he'd kind of flip that breaker over to steal one. But he was really doing a good job on the inner half of his fastball, and then he was doing a good job with his changeup to get swing and miss. But for him too, and he threw strikes. He got ahead of guys and got to 2 strikes, and when you do that and you can make guys get defensive, you're in the driver's seat. So he was really good.
Do you look at him differently as far as how you're going to use him? In that these games now are kind of a test for if you get to the postseason, these are the roles. Does his role in your mind change a bit?
I mean, he's always been one of the first guys out of the pen for us, and he'll continue to be that. He's a guy who can get ground balls, he can get strikeouts, which is, when runners are on base, that's really important. So, I mean, I think he's probably one of the first 2 or 3 out of the pen, no doubt.
Did you get what you wanted out of Holland today?
Yeah, we would have liked to seen him gone more than 3 innings, but he was on a pitch count. He was at 51 after the third. And just want to make sure he's 100% and fresh for next week. But he was good. He threw the ball really well, and he gave up that 1 run, but
right.
It is what we had a first and third play on, and we so basically what we do is we determine who's the priority runner. Is the runner at first the priority runner, or the runner at third? And we just said it's the first inning. Let's get him out.
Right.
End the inning. We'll sacrifice a run. So we executed what we wanted to do, which is
Yeah.
Another positive I want to talk about, it just struck me, the bunt single by Fitzgibbons, that he bunted it to the second baseman, which, is that something you talk about? I mean, is that something you've seen him do before? Because I thought that was the best executed bunt I have seen all year and probably in several seasons, aside from people just sacrificing.
No, he's great. Fitzy's a tremendous bunter. And yeah, we talk about it, right? There's obviously the sack bunt, but then you can base hit bunt to first base, you can base hit bunt to third base, do what Fitzy did, the push bunt, and it was great. He did it on his own. He's a really, again, we talked about this before, he's got one of the better baseball IQs on the team. He saw the way the defense was positioned, and he knew he could get a push bunt by him there, and it was perfectly executed.
All right, Rhode Island needs to become a win just to give yourself a good feeling. Is that change the way you want to play Rhode Island on Tuesday?
I mean, we got to get guys right for sure. So our lineup will be out there. From a pitching side of things, we got to make sure everybody's fresh and ready to go for the week, for the New Jersey Tech thing, weekend series. But no, I mean, we're like you said, we got to play good baseball against URI.